Hey guys, it's Sanana XXX, and today I'm coming at you with yet another hair review, and this one is going to be from an AliExpress company called AliPearl Hair. They contacted me asking me if I wanted to do a review, and I'm always like, sure, why not, you know, after I check out the store and everything, because I know a lot of you guys order from AliExpress, and some of us are curious as to which vendors are the best, which ones we should be spending our hard-earned money on. So I thought, you know what, let's go, and this time I'm going to try something different. So I got from them 3 bundles of Brazilian Body Wave, and I got a 18-inch, 22-inch, and a 24-inch, and I also got a frontal that goes from ear to ear, and I was super excited. So originally I wanted to get 4 bundles, and they're like, oh no honey, you're only gonna need 3 because you have a frontal. And I only wore 1 lace frontal before, so I couldn't remember how many bundles I got, so I trusted them, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I was right to trust in them because they were, I mean, they didn't lie to me, they were right. I couldn't even use all 3 of the bundles, like every piece. I still have some left over. And it was a tight squeeze, and I also use a different method as to how I create my units, because I made this into a unit, at least for right now, until I want to do a weave or something else, because it's just the easiest to put together and install before a video. So right now I made it into a wig for y'all, and then after that I'll go ahead and do a weave if I haven't already, depending on when you're watching this video. I got a surprise though, because you know, this hair was really nice. Now I'm sure some of y'all wondering, why is your hair so short? Because bam, y'all didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, so basically I needed a change and I didn't know what, and I was just like, you know, fall's coming, it's the end of summer almost, it's the season to try something new. Dark colors are about to come around, so I was like, I just want to look so vampy, like I just want to look like a black vampire, like we're going there, like we're gonna go there. So I ordered this hair. Now this frontal was originally an ombre frontal as well. I did not dye this hair myself, guys. I ordered this, the Brazilian Body Wave ombre. So I ordered this color and everything. I didn't do anything myself, and it is kind of a gradient. It doesn't go from black to blonde. It does have brown in between. Not that you can really see it on camera because this shit is bright in here. But anyway, my frontal was blonde too. It was an ombre too. That's the whole reason why I wanted to order this, because I keep seeing this on AliExpress websites and companies and stuff, and I'm like, I've got to try this. But I'm sad because I ended up dyeing the frontal dark again. I did leave some like little highlights. You can see some little peekaboo like blonde hair, but after I installed it, guys, which we gonna get into that, but after I installed it, I had this beautiful blonde like on the bottom, these nice tips, and then it went from brown and then to like a dark black. But you know what, y'all, I fucked up, because the length that I ordered for this frontal, I think it was a 12-inch. I messed up because my bundles were too long, and so when I turned around, instead of getting what you have here right now, like this nice gradient, you had a huge chunk of black and then blonde right here, because it basically looked like they took the frontal and just kind of dipped it that way. So when I ran through my lace frontal and I was flipping it over and stuff, the colors were not even throughout the frontal, so I did have to go ahead and dye it dark. I didn't want to. I was so sad, because the whole reason why I ordered all this, but I did, and I will say that it did make it a little bit healthier than the tips of this hair. But I do want to talk about my install. I want to spend most of the video talking about the install. So I tried, guys. I tried to film this for you. So this is what I got: a little cap, a dome cap I got from Sally's, and I think it's like $2-3. I got that, and I flipped the edges out like up so that I have more room, because my head is so small, guys, and some of y'all probably have even a smaller head than me, because you know my head looks kind of big on camera. But anyway, I did flip that so that it would be smaller and fit my head perfectly, because if you put a black cap on your head by itself, it's going to cover your eyebrows and everything and past the nape of your neck. So that's why I folded it. I started sewing the frontal first. Now I'm new with frontals, and I'm sorry that this is kind of like a shitty install, but I know you guys have been asking, so I want to show you guys the steps I go through to create this for you. So pretty much I just stretched the frontal as far as I could from where my basically like ear to ear where it would be, and I pinned them down with some little T-pins and on my styrofoam head. So Once I thought it was looking okay, I went ahead and made sure all the hair was out the way and everything, and I started sewing down. I sewed down one side at a time. The reason why I did that is because I wanted to make sure I pulled the frontal one side just as much as the other, because if you don't pull it tight enough, it'll crease when it's on your head and it'll wrinkle, and it's not going to look too much like a scalp. So I went ahead and started sewing tracks, and I started from the very bottom, and I did the fold over method at first until I got to the very top, and then I started to cut. I did go ahead and start with like a U shape and then kind of close it out with some straight wefts until it bent again. So kind of like, I don't know, I filled it in the best I can. I don't really know how to explain it. Obviously you guys can see, so I can show you better than I can explain it. I know a lot of YouTubers will just kind of lay their tracks and everything, but I went ahead and took a light color pencil that I would use for my waterline or whatever, and I just took a light one and I just started tracing where I wanted all the tracks to be, because I didn't want to run out of hair. I was kind of scared of running out of hair because I'm used to working with more bundles, so since the hair was scarce, I went ahead and stretched out all the wefts and planned where I wanted them to be, so that way I wouldn't get all the way to the top and be like, crap, I still need more wefts. I did have extra hair, so I did that plan, and then I also, with the extra wefts, went in between the top ones, because I feel like the top should be fuller than the bottom, and I went in between some of those lines that I drew and went ahead and added some extra wefts just so that it's thick and it looks more natural and the hair lays the way that I want it to lay. Now for me, having a frontal, this came out very well, and I've been actually maintaining my hair so that everything looks good together. I was so excited about this. So I'm gonna come a little bit closer so y'all can see, because you know I did my edges and stuff just for y'all. But that's another thing. I will have a tutorial on how I did my makeup and this look and everything, in case you guys want to check it out. Depending on when I upload this video, it might already be in the description box, so go ahead and check there if you're curious. But I did do a get ready with me video on how I did my face and my hair and stuff like that, if you guys want to check it out. But all in all, with this hair, it is still kind of like my initial review, because I feel like with hair that's dyed, I really have to have it for a little while longer to tell if it's holding up right. But I am using some blonde shampoo so that it's not drying the bottoms, because the bottoms did seem dry after I styled it a couple times. But right out the package, this shit was lovely. It was wonderful and glistening and soft and silky. But after, you know, you play with it for a little while, it does get dry. So I've been using this blonde shampoo, L'Oreal, so it doesn't turn brassy and stuff on me. I didn't buy this, confession. This is my boyfriend's, because right now we're both blonde. So I'm using his blonde stuff, and it actually works really well, and the conditioner is amazeballs and locks in moisture, so I don't have to really you know, deal with this dry hair anymore. It does look a little bit frizzy, but that's how I feel like blonde hair looks, but it's not dry. And it's really pretty. It's holding up really well, and I love that this is a frontal, because my styles are so versatile and I can pull it up and do whatever, and I really like it. This company, one of those companies that have been harassing me, which is great. I told them, hey, give me a couple weeks to put this together. It could be up before then, and it looks like it will be up before then, and I'm having such a great run with this hair. I don't know, it seems like they have a lot of positive feedback on their page as well, which I've been looking at from other customers, not just me, because I feel like my experience is going to be different, because I am sent hair to review versus people who are actually spending money. Most of their feedback on this hair looked, I mean, they were good. It was really good, and I'm not the only one who's enjoying this. So out of all this hair, I'm having a little bit of breakage with my blonde right now. I'm kind of like in between washes, because I need to wash this again, but I'm hoping that once I wash it and put a leave-in conditioner and all that stuff, then that should change. But my only con is that I am having some breakage with my blonde. So with breakage, of course, a little bit of shedding is gonna fall out, and I know it's breaking because they're really small pieces, and they seem like they're coming from the end. So it might just be me. I need to be softer. I'm not used to dealing with very sensitive hair that's blonde. I usually color it or something. And speaking of which, if you guys did have a color in mind, let me know. I'm thinking about dyeing this hair. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but 'tis a season to be trying something new, so that's what I'm gonna do. But all in all, this hair is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, you can tell by looking at it. I love it. I mean, there's nothing really more I can ask for. Don't really have too much more to say about the hair. Like I said, I haven't worn it for a long time. I was just really trying to get the initial out for you guys, but so far so good. I'm in love. I feel so vampy in this hair, and I just had to do my makeup and everything like I told you guys. And I do have, or will have, a get ready with me tutorial on how I did my makeup. So let me get in here so you guys can see. So how I did all this right here, if you're curious and you want to know like what lenses are you wearing, what's that lip color, girl, what's that eyeshadow, how did you contour, what's going on, yeah, I will have a tutorial on all that, so make sure that you check that out. I'm sorry that this video is kind of all over the place. I'm kind of making this spur of the moment, but if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for bearing with me, and I will try my hardest to film another, not like an install, which I should have really done, but honestly I couldn't. I was out of space in my camera. I will try to do another wig tutorial on how I make them and everything for you guys, and another detailed one, but I was running out of space, guys, in memory, so I try to get something in there for you guys, just so you guys can get a visual on how I do this. It's so hard to film because I'm not used to it. But with that said, make sure you guys check my links in the description box, and I will have some other cool videos coming up for you guys soon. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.